Hello, lovies. We've done SH at the beginning and the end of words. We've done CH at the beginning and the end of words. So now let's do TH. And you remember, they're called digraphs, but that's kind of a teacher word. You don't even need to remember that. But when I make the sound of TH, my tongue is going to come out of my mouth a little bit to make the sound. Are you ready? Do I see your tongue? Ank, thank. You know I love that. Look at this class saying thank you. It's always good to thank people. It makes them feel good. Aw, thaw. Remember aw, clawing hawk. When something is frozen and it begins to melt, then we say it is going to thaw. Sometimes I put blueberries and other fruit in the freezer and they are frozen. But then when I'm ready to use them, I let them thaw out before I start using them. There's an iceberg and it's now summertime and it's getting warmer, so it's going to thaw. I'm not finished with this word. Theater. And a theater is where you go to see movies, sit with a bunch of other people. You can find Dory, find Nemo. Thick. Thick means fat. There's a thick book, or take a look at that thick hamburger. And the opposite of thick is thin. So thin means skinny. Whoops, look at that hamburger. Look at that thin book. You could read that thin book quickly. If you were very, very hungry, you'd probably want the thick hamburger rather than that thin one. Thing. Go ahead and read. What is that thing? And I don't even know what it is. Think. It's always good to think about things before you do them. And you know when we have word bubbles that if there's circles leading up to it instead of a straight line that goes to it, it means this is what he's thinking about. Right. Third. All right, there are 3 boys. Noah, you were the firstborn. Eli, you were the secondborn. And Jude, you were the 3rd boy that was born. 3rd. Thirsty. Yeah. Thirsty. When you play out in the hot sun, you get thirsty. Your body needs water, so that's why it makes you thirsty. Thimble. Remember we used a thimble one day when we learned TH the first time, and you put it on your fingers so that when I'm sewing, if I have to push the needle, I don't have to push with my finger and have that needle poke me. I push it on that metal thimble, and then I can push and it doesn't poke into my skin. Thorn. Yeah, and you've seen thorns on plants. It hurts. And you know the Bible tells us that the soldiers, the night that they were going to crucify Jesus, made a crown of thorns. They were mocking him. If he's a king, then there's his crown. And they put a crown of thorns on his head. That's a good number. 3. 3 pigs, 3 bears. Take a look, I made it green. So even though it's 2 vowels go walking, it is not going to be E this time. It's going to be E. Thread. Sure. And use thread with a needle and thread. and a thimble. Take a look. Remember that MB is only going to say the sound of M. Thumb, thumbs up. Thump, thump. If you bump into something, you thump into it. Thunder, thunder. And we cannot see thunder because thunder is the sound that is made when lightning heats up the air around it so fast that it makes a sound, thunder. And of course, by the time we hear the thunder, the lightning's already gone. So even though the thunder scares us, the lightning that is the scary part, it's already finished. That's a good number. 1,000. And I write 1,000 with a 1 and then a comma and 3 zeros. 1,000. Another number, 13. Throw. It's going to throw the ball. Good reading. Oh my goodness. You changed into crazy boys. Let's try that again. Good reading. Look at those nice smiley boys. Oh my goodness. Look at those crazy boys. See you later, alligator. Jump with glee, little monkey. What do you think glee means? Something good, something not so good? Happy or sad? Can you tell by the picture? Sure. Jump with glee, little monkey. Good job.